pretty bad.
I was in bad shape then. I was already sick.
Yeah.
I didn't know why or anything.
Right.
But then I knew when they told me, you know.
Yeah, then you knew what was going on.
I thought it was the dust I got through the field.
Well, that.
When I bush hogged,
Yeah.
when I went down there, I thought it was just, I had a bunch of dust in my lungs. It turned out it wasn't dust. It was cancer.
Right. Well, you probably had so little lung capacity, and then when you
Well,
filled that little bit with the dust, there was no more breathing to go on.
Breathing. I was starving for oxygen, and
Turn that off. So you were telling me they gave you some kind of a little inhaler and told you to do it a few times a day, or you wouldn't
push
be able to
down
breathe?
here, and it poofs out, and you breathe it in.
Right.
And they said I had to take it 4 times a day, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I needed some oxygen to give myself.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And it opens your lungs up or something to that
Right.
fact.
Right. Where you can get more air in.
But I didn't need it more than 2 weeks.
After you started drinking the Kangen water and doing the diet program, then after 2 weeks you didn't need that inhaler.
I didn't need the inhaler. In fact, I still got them. In fact, I got 2 of them.
Uh-huh.
They gave me a prescription from the hospital,
Right.
and then the doctor gave me, after I went to him, and he gave me another one. They cost $150.
They probably go through them pretty quick too.
Well, I didn't use one of them. I didn't use 1 puff out of one. But that's when I started my program.
Yeah. So tell me again that after you saw the specialist and he read the CAT scan and told you about the large tumor in the lungs and all of the other ones, too many to count, spots in the liver, so then what was the program he was going to put you on?
Well, he said, Sam, we got to get a program going here because you have cancer. And he told me I had so many tumors on my lungs he couldn't even count them. He said that the first thing he wanted to do was, I guess they put it down your throat or something, I don't know. Anyway, I was supposed to have what they call a biopsy.
Uh-huh.
And he wanted to biopsy all the tumors and the liver. And then he said that he needed to do surgery. And they would pull me all apart and go in and remove the tumors. And there was so many of them, I don't think I'd be able to breathe afterwards, you know. It would be lung burger instead of hamburger.
Lung burger.
Yeah. And they would have torn my liver up, cut it all to pieces.
And then after the surgery, what were they doing?
He said that then they would start a program of chemotherapy and radiation.
Yeah.
The radiation and the chemotherapy was to kill the cancer they didn't get.
Right.
And I said no.
Mm-hmm.
And so
you were telling me that you asked him that even if you did that whole routine, then how long would you live?
Very short time.
And he said still not very long. So you would have tortured yourself and then not lived very long.
I would have been sick until I died.
So you just said no thank you.
I said no.
Yeah.
So I went home and was ready to die.
Yeah.
Until I decided, well, the heck with this. And I went to the health food store and I got the book, read it. Monday morning I went over and got the program going.
And this was a book on a special diet program.
Kangen Water Machine. What?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but you were saying, so then you went to the health food store and they recommended a special cancer diet program.
They just sold me a book.
A whole cancer program.
That was the program.
Okay.
And then I went and